Okay, in this video I'm going to talk about in-cell searching on a transaction template. So I think we've probably seen previous videos and they've kind of gone into this in a little bit of detail. But you can see there I've got a tag in row 28 with a little arrow up and quantity, unit price and discount. So what does that denote? That denotes we have in-cell searching. We also have the same thing up here on transaction type. You can see in the comment there's the tag and a little arrow up, meaning there's in-cell searching. Same on the contact. Now we can turn that off or on or off by hitting tags and current tag properties. We can just simply untick or tick allow in-cell searching. Same is true if I was on the header field. And also in setup, we also have a switch in here which turns it off or on globally for the whole template. I mean, if you're importing from a file, you may not want it on. Okay, anyway, so we've got it turned on and let's discuss what it allows us to do. Up here is my contact field, and I'd normally say everything's the same for Sage 50 and 200. In Sage 50 and 200, you always have to have an account code. So we'd expect up here to basically search by account code, but Xero is a bit different because you don't actually have to have that. So by default, we are set up to search by account name. So let's just clear down the sheet, and I'm going to type in there Bell, and you should see it now. It's populated everything on the right there. Excellent. Now, if I wanted, I may want to search by account code, in which case in default I can say search by account number and then name. And so what happens with in-cell searching is it always, if there's a code, that's the first thing you're going to search by. So if I move down to here to the stock code, for instance, I happen to know there's some stock codes beginning with T, and if I tab away, there's all my options, all the stock codes beginning with T. So I can select one or double click on it and it pulls that information, puts it in the spreadsheet. Now it filled in the unit price there. Now if I turned off in-cell searching, removed the arrow using the tags button we did previously, it would stop it overwriting the unit price. Not too sure why it's on the quantity as well, but anyway, it's filling that in, and that's how you would stop that happening. So there, we searched for everything beginning, a product code beginning with T. Now, if I hit space and then tab away, what PostTrans does, it shows me everything that's searchable in that cell. Now, the other thing is, if I press space and then I type pack, it brings everything with pack as the description. So if you were searching for a nominal account and you were thinking, oh, I can't remember what my East something code is, then you can type space East and it will find it for you. Very good stuff. Now, for instance, if we had a few other tags in here, let's just add, the tax code, and let's just add tax code, and I think here we got the nominal, what I call nominal account, they call accounts, from the chart of accounts. So in the tax code, because we've currently got sales invoice selected, and interestingly enough up here, if we select PI, if I type PI in, or SI, or space and tab, well, you can see there's all my transaction types. But the fact we've currently got sales invoice selected would mean that we will see revenue tax codes. If I press space and tab away, there are all my tax codes for income, so 20%. And there was one beginning with 5%, so I type in 5, it fills in 5. E fills in probably exempt. My account codes, what sales account codes have we got? Let's press space, tab, sal, and there they all are. Or, because it's context sensitive, if I press space and tab away, I see there my entire list of revenue nominal accounts for selection. And of course I would expect I could just type them in and it fills it in for me also. So that's kind of how in-cell searching works. It writes back in many instances, especially this nominal account. Let's just resize that a bit so it makes a bit more sense. It writes the description after, so you've got the code there followed by a comma and the description. If you were importing that as a text file, you would only need that individual code. Another thing to note actually with Xero is that if we go to cache, we can actually copy all the tax codes to the clipboard. And if I pasted them down here, you can see here that Xero actually has a code as well as the name. If you're importing from a text file, you can actually use this tax type code if you prefer. It may be more applicable to your particular application. But anyway, in-cell searching, very powerful feature.